school board meeting of the year. I'll call the meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cooney? Dr. Corleone?
Here.
Mr. Grau?
Yes.
Dr. King?
Here.
Dr. Modrak?
Here.
Mr. Morello?
Here.
Ms. Noe?
Here.
Mr. O'Brien?
Here.
Mr. Palmer?
Here.
Shannon Chang and Zion Cobb. Quorum present.
Thank you. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, Mr. Tevis, please read the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law Statement.
The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice to attend the meetings of public bodies in which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Montville Township Board of Education approved this meeting date. Notice of the meetings were posted in the municipal building, on Montville Public Schools, the Montville Public Library, the Montville Township Board of Education Administrative Office Building, the Montville Public School website, and advertised in the Daily Record.
Thank you. Move to the superintendent's report.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I want to thank our few but very loyal followers who have been here probably every board meeting throughout the year. We appreciate your being here for this very last meeting of the school year. What I'd like to do, just briefly under my remarks, is talk about the many wonderful end-of-the-year activities that have been taking place around the district. And it's probably been going on for at least a month now, all of the wonderful concerts, award ceremonies, cultural arts displays, science research symposium, molecular biology symposium, senior awards night at the high school, sports awards dinner for our seniors. These events have been wonderful, showcasing our students from all, again, our cultural arts, students from our academic areas, and I want to thank all of our administrators, teachers, and our students for all of their participation in those areas. It really is a wonderful celebratory time of the year. And of course, tomorrow night is our 8th grade promotion, which will take place, our students will be at our high school, indoors at the gym at 6 p.m. And of course, Thursday evening at 7 p.m., our high school graduation, outdoors, we hope, on the athletic field. Okay, we have 2 presentations tonight. And this is for our 2014 Montville Township High School valedictorian and our salutatorian. And I would ask Dr. Cordellino to please do the honors, and she will be announcing those individuals and then presenting them with their awards tonight.
So it's certainly with pleasure that we announce that Kevin Heath is this year's valedictorian, and Claire Kim is this year's salutatorian. And we had an opportunity to have dinner with them and their parents about a week or so ago, and they are quite engaging young men and women who have great aspirations for the future. Both of them plan on moving to the sciences and medicine. So if you would both come up, I'd like to present you with certificates, and parents take an opportunity for photos. I see Claire, your mom and dad are here. Come on over here with me. I'll read this. So Claire, we'd like to present to you a certificate of achievement in recognition of your outstanding accomplishment, Montville Township High School 2014 salutatorian. Kevin, come on over. Big honor for you. Awarded certificate of achievement awarded to Kevin Heath, recognition of his outstanding accomplishment, Montville Township High School valedictorian. Congratulations.
and I'll be attending Yale University in the fall. I hope after my undergraduate years to go to medical school and maybe do some research along the side on cancer.
My name is Kevin Hayden. I will be attending Pennsylvania State University starting this summer, actually, as part of the 6-year accelerated PSMD program.
Congratulations. Was you going to be there? Oh, okay.
That's right, we have the pleasure of seeing Kevin and Claire again in 2 days, graduation. Exciting. It's going to be a wonderful night, beautiful night. Well said, thank you. Okay. Mr. Tebus, Business Administrator's Report.
And no report this evening.
Thank you. Are there any committee reports?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Grau.
Thank you. We had a wonderful Finance Committee meeting last Wednesday, the 11th. 3 outstanding board members were in attendance. Myself, Dr. Cordolino, and Dr. King. We covered a variety of items. Most of them are on the agenda tonight. But just some other things that we have. Thank you. We have finished the air conditioning projects at all of the schools, and we'll be working on the next part of the budget as soon as we get information from the principals. Is that right, Mr. Tebus? We're waiting for the information.
That's correct,
from the
sir.
principals. We also went over an extensive list of summer construction and technology projects, and you'll be hearing more about those as we work through the agendas. We also have the high school lacrosse wall. We've received approval from the Department of Ed, and that will be constructed and be up by September 1st. There are a lot of things on the agenda, as I mentioned, about policy, about health benefit renewals, standard obligations that we have to go through, and also the amount of $2,300,000 for our capital improvement reserve. Is that right, Jim? We put in capital rather than maintenance.
That's correct, sir.
That's
Capital
one of the
reserve.
items on the agenda to help build up with all of the finance, all of the projects that we're doing. Thank you very much.
And I think, Mr. Grau, you may have mentioned $400,000 we're moving to capital for the media center, correct?
That money will be transferred. It had to be in the budget. It will be transferred, bringing that total to $1 million. And interview of architectural firms will start in the near future by the committee.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Grau? Did you want to have a question, Mike?
No, it's just one, it's going to go next.
Oh, okay, thank you. Go ahead.
That policy met last night, briefly, really just discussed one policy, 5300, that and regulation, having to do with the use of defibrillators, and it's a revised policy and new regulation.
Any questions?
Is it being, it's not being revised? Do we presently have students who use
Well,
No,
it's being priced out to allow more people to be able to use it.
more people. Are there any other committee reports?
Curriculum instruction technology.
Thank you. Okay, any liaison reports?
Met with DAC last week, and a lot of it, of course, had to do with the project graduation, and your board members have a standing obligation. I think something is even sent out. I think Paul, I believe, had something forwarded from Joe Daughtry, and for those who have never been to it, I strongly encourage it. It's a lot of fun. It's a feel-good occasion, and Charlie, you gonna be there cooking this year or not?
I'll be the taster.
Charlie will be there to test the hamburgers. Make sure they all taste good.
Thanks, Mike. Any other delegate liaison reports? Okay. Any PCC liaison reports? Hi.
The Mustangs met on June 4th, and they introduced their new slate of officers. Their membership is back up again, and they did not pass all of the things that they were working on. It's not good.
Mike, could you use the mic, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of the initiatives of the Mustangs have been tabled for a future meeting, but they did introduce their new officers, and the membership of the Mustangs is up. And it was quite a discussion about events for next year and so on. And that's about it.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
It's not really a committee report, but I just have to give kudos that I stopped by the Woodlawn Fun Fair. It's something noteworthy because I think this is the fourth try. After 3 rain dates, they finally made it on try number 4.
Yeah,
So
I know they had a-
perseverance finally pays off. It was a great occasion. Everything went really well.
That's good. Thanks, Mike. John, you have a question?
Mike, in reference to the Mustang, is there any truth to the matter about them splitting up?
Anything that I would say about that would be impressionistic on my part. Okay? There may be not agreement on every issue, let me put it that way currently. I do have some copious notes about the meeting, which you could be free to go over afterwards, but to say where that's headed, I really couldn't say for sure. Okay.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Okay, I'll open it up to the public for any items on the agenda. Seeing no public, motion for items I through O, including the addendum. Come on, Charlie. Any questions on I? J? K? I just want to say well done to Jim Tigas for the K-6, a $9,500 savings on the high school athletic field press box closeout. Good for you, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Better put that in there. You're not a good thing.
Let's see. Anything on L?
All right, I just want to congratulate the members of our staff, items L9, 1 to 8, that have furthered their education and moved on to a higher level of degree.
Okay, thank you, Matt. Anything on N? Policy, guess we're ready for a roll call.
Ms. Novi?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes?
Dr. Modrak?
Yes.
Mr. Morello?
Yes.
Mr. O'Brien?
Aye.
Mr. Pond?
Yes.
Dr. Kane?
Jim, L2-6 and L2-7 with regrets, and yes to everything else.
I did.
Well, that's-
Did you want to
that's-
include
well,
the
that's 2, that's 7, correct?
You
I
said
did
yes
say
on-
with the addendum.
You said yes on Mike.
And Dr. Portolano?
Yes, except abstain on check number 75975 and 76148.
7,
76148.
thank you. Motion's passed.
Okay, thank you. Any additional reports? Equal comments? I just want to, last night the board did our board self-evaluation, and let me just say to all of you that I am very proud to serve on this Board of Education with you. We not only do we think we function well as a board, but individually, we believe each other functions well, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. There was just one clarification I wanted to make, and I'll say it here because these are anonymous. There was a question on the board acts as a board of the whole versus specific board committees, and we are a board that operates by committee. We're not a board of the whole. So just for anyone who might have noted that. And then lastly, for me, congratulations to all of our graduates. Congratulations to those our 8th graders who will be promoted tomorrow, and congratulations to our high school graduates who I'm sure are off to wonderful things. Good luck. Have a great summer to everyone. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Terry Becker for the wonderful job she did on the Relay for Life. And it was ironic when I was over there, Joan Richmond used to be a student of mine who unfortunately passed away. And as a result, 4 of her classmates came up to me, and naturally I didn't recognize any of them because they were all old looking, you know. But now I'm going Saturday to the 50th high school reunion of Mountain High class of 64. All of that, and again, I want to congratulate you. It was a well-run event, and everything was just first class. You deserve a lot of credit along with your committee, and thank you very much.
Hear, hear. Very well done.
I just want to second what Charlie said. I was there also, and yeah, again, Terry, you do such a wonderful job with this every year, and it's a great cause, and everything went without a hitch. It was just fun, fantastic. Thank you for everything you do.
Okay, I will open it up again to the public for any comments.
I can't say anything.
It was a setup.
We were going to have a record.
Terry Becker, 9 Room Road, co-president of Lazard, co-president of President's Council. Charlie, I just wanted to follow up and say thank you to Jim and to Steve for the air conditioning. It's cold.
Don't turn the heat on.
We warned everyone not to send any emails, it's too cold. And we are, 5 of the 6 schools have given us their wish list with the amount of PTC money that will be allotted for Phase 2. So we will get that to Jim and Steve probably next week. But we really appreciate it. It's made a big difference.
No problem.
And then secondly, I wanted to say thank you to the board, to the administration for allowing us to use the field for Relay for Life. We did have a great night. We raised almost $69,000. We're still counting because money is still coming in. And it was a great community event. But again, to Jim and Steve, I have to say, without you guys to support us with facilities, we couldn't do it. There's just no way. Steve reluctantly gave me his cell phone number. Totally understand why that was with reluctance. And the GCA guys and the lady that helped us, respectful, kind. They wore Relay for Life t-shirts and they walked with us. They could not have been nicer. They transported people who were elderly and had physical limitations, and they were there with us every step of the way. Doug, I owe him a visit to the dunk tank because I forgot that he agreed to sit in it for us at 6 o'clock, so I will get him next year. But really and truly, thank you to everybody. I know it's a privilege.
They will appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, they're just really, I think the whole committee is really on a first-name basis with all of them because they're just really outstanding and nice people. And we know it's a privilege to use the field, so we do really appreciate that, and thank you all for your support.
Thank you, Terry. Is there anyone else? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to
So
adjourn.
moved.
Charlie and John. Okay, thank you.